Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. So, got another request. This one's from John Hendrick. Thank you, John. And he requested this reaction through Buy Me a Coffee. I knew I could get it out. So this one is State of Mind and Drew Jacobs singing God's Country. It's a Blake Shelton cover, but it's apparently metal. So I'll read you what John had wrote. He says, "Got another one for you, big dog. It's a cover of Blake Shelton's God's Country by State of Mind. Might not be quite old blue material, and I'm not sure if all of your musical preferences, but it's a jam and a half for sure." So, yeah, man. To tell you the truth, I don't have a set musical preference. I think I just have a set. It just depends on that moment. I mean, obviously, if I'm at the gym and I'm pushing around a little weight, man, y'all don't get it twisted. I don't do heavy weight. I'm not trying to sit up here and make y'all think I'm somebody that I'm not. But I do go to the gym at least 3 times a week, and I do lift a little weight just to to stave off old man time. And I've done it for 40 years. But I want something a little bit upbeat. I don't want to listen to a ballad. Why I'm lifting weight. I want something that's energetic. So just to as a response to John Hendrick, hey brother, you send me what you want me to react to, and don't worry about my preferences or my taste. I'm here to listen to all y'all's preferences and y'all's taste. All right, so let's get into the intro and go right into the video, y'all. Here we go. John, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm looking at my composition books down here, y'all, instead of looking at the camera. So give me just a second, man, and I'll try to fill it in. So yeah, John, I'm looking. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with you. I think this very well could be an old blue cruising song. If you've seen, obviously you've seen some of my old blue, and by the way, it's been several months since I've been able to get some old blue footage. it seems like something's always coming up, but I need to make time to get Old Blue out and let her stretch her legs. But you see that I'm always on back roads in Texas, you know, in predominantly in my county, and it's rural, you know. It's what I love. It's you know, it's God's country, you know. What they're showing here is that they could literally be taking this video of the people that live in my county here in Texas. The funny thing is, we're 23 miles from downtown Dallas, yet, you know, I'm 3 miles from seeing nobody on the road, and I like it like that, man. I like to be able to take my wife to a nice restaurant, and then, you know, when I come home and drop her off, get an Old Blue, and, you know, get in God's country. So I like this heavy metal style. I haven't heard Blake Shelton. I don't know if I've heard any of Blake Shelton's music. As a matter of fact, I know who he is. He's on one of those you know, talent shows. But anyway, this could be. I'm gonna write it down in Old Blue's book. I don't know that it'll ever make it to air, but I'm gonna write it down in the book, and there's a possibility that it will show on the channel. All right, man. So let's get back to it. I'm digging it. I'm really digging it.
Time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-down Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-down Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
Great. Yeah, I dug that a lot. So, you know, if y'all can see, here's I don't know if you can see the writing on that. The last one I wrote down before this one was Stray Cats. I won't stand in your way. And so I got the Bad Lows on here. I got Chris Ray on here. Of course, I got Old 55. I got Ryan Bingham. Red Clay Schrays, wondering why, and Stars, West is the Way from '78. So I got several, man. I got a whole nother page before that. I'm not gonna read them all out, but Cockroaches, Charlie Crockett, Byram Martin, Steel Driver, Stars again. Look after yourself, and Sons of Legion, and probably another half a page. So I've got quite a bit that and these are all songs that you guys have requested that has also sparked an interest in me to put, you know, in the windshield of Old Blue. So, all right, John, thank you for the request. Thank you all for stopping by and spending some time here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't bore you. But, yeah, man, this makes me want to go just hop in the truck, except for it's 98 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Old Blue doesn't have air conditioner, y'all. And so that makes it right at 38 degrees Celsius. and the humidity's high. It's just nasty. I get up early. My granddaughter gets here at 6, but I'm up at 4, so I can, have a little bit of mic time and, have a cup of coffee before she gets here. And she's like a tornado, man. And I love it. I'm not complaining at all. But if I'm going to do anything for me, I got to do it early. And but then after I do that, it's right around 40 minutes later, I'll take her on a walk, about a 1.5 mile walk in her stroller, and it's mainly for me, just to make sure all my joints are still working. Yeah, it allows me to eat a hot dog if I want to eat a hot dog too. So anyway, this type of music and is I'm trying to. I know I'm struggling for words here, guys. Y'all know English is not my first language. The other English is, I guess. But I dug it. Yeah, let's just wrap this thing up. I really, really enjoyed that. John Hendrick, you hit a home run. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Till I see you again. I'll catch y'all down the road. And let's go in the outro. All right, man. See you on the next one.